Madaxweynaha Koonfur Afrika Jacob Zuma ayaa markii ugu horeysay si guud uga hadlay dhibaatooyinka jinsi nacaybka ah ee lagu hayo dadka ka soo jeeda qaaradda Afrika gaar ahaan Soomaalida. Isagoo ka jawaabay weydiimo la weydiiyay golaha baarlamaanka dhexdiisa, ayuu Zuma sheegay in dad aad u tiro badan oo Afrikaan ah ama shisheeye ah ay Koonfur Afrika ku nool yihiin, kuwaas oo sheegay inay dalka ka shaqeystaan isla markaasina nabadgelyo iyo shaqooyin wanaagsan ku haystaan. Waxa uu sheegay in dhibaatada ajnabi nacaybka ay tahay mid laga badbadiyay inkasta oo uu qirayo jiritaankeeda haddana aysan xaaladda ahayn halka la gaarsiinayo. Hadaladiisina waxa ka mid ahaa
of the xenophobia is an issue that I think everybody is very much on the alert on it, that it cannot be an issue that could get out of our hands. Now, I think if you were making a comparison and looking at the numbers of the Africans in South Africa who are foreigners, is very huge, active in many other respects. I think the issues that have tended to raise this issue are not so many. In fact, I think at times there's a bit of an exaggeration that xenophobia is a big problem in South Africa. I think there's a bit of an exaggeration. I'm not saying it is not there, because at times when instances happen, this is seen, particularly when people react. But foreigners are busy everywhere, in every corner of this country, employed. And that feeling is not that big. I mean, if we are taking the size of the foreigners other than South Africa, you would be saying this problem is too huge. Even on instances where there have been instances that would have made people to interpret that this is xenophobia, South Africans have not been on one-sided on the issue. In fact, even the bigger one that happened a few years ago, many South Africans protected the foreigners. And I had an opportunity to meet with them in around Pretoria and East Rand. They were very clear that some of them were saying, please don't touch the foreigners. I think even with the last incident that happened in Johannesburg, it was clear division. So you can't say the xenophobia is such a huge problem in South Africa. Certainly we need to look out very carefully because of the size of the foreigners that are in South Africa. I'm sure as government we are doing everything we can to ensure that that issue must never be a problem that is allowed to grow. We must make South Africans understand, and I think we've been doing so. And I think we should all play that part to ensure that xenophobia in our country is not something that we can allow. All of us, I think we should speak in one voice from all political parties to say we as South Africans, we are warm people. We receive people to be with us. At some point, they received us too when we had difficulties, and we must therefore find a way to work together. Particularly, if you take what I was saying about the continent of Africa, the countries in the continent, it's absolutely important for us to bear in mind that the issue of xenophobia must never be allowed to go out of hand. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Zuma waxa uu sheegay in xal waara ay dawladda u raadinayso dhibaatada haysata Soomaalida iyo ajaanibta kale, isaga oo sheegay in South Africa ay tahay dal xasiloon oo wanaag badan ay kala kulmaan dadka qaxootiga ah. Saxansoxo, Cape Town.